ready to kick butt.
Yo, what is going on? It's your boy J Kid. I'm here with the villainies of villains, Gnarly Mar.
Motherfucking Mar.
Exactly. Right here, we're going to do our top 5 wish list for season 2 of Street Fighter 5.
I saw that fucking Akuma trailer.
Oof, so beautiful.
That shit had me thinking, like, man, this should be the best time, if ever, to come up with our wish list for the season 2 of Street Fighter 5, because season 1 was ass.
Well, kinda. You know, Urien was the best one in
The game in general wasn't up to par with what I hoped it could have been. By the way, BTW, we're using microphones now, you know, this little mic, because the lapel mics that we have sounded like ass. So
yeah, we got to do what we got to do, you know, just to make this video out there.
So we do whatever we want.
So it looks like we're doing a promo, like a wrestling promo or something like this.
But you're bleeding a nose dive, Hogan.
Ooh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Hey kid, who's your first pick? Your number's 5.
All right, my number 5 would be Sakura. Sakura would be a great addition to the Street Fighter franchise. It's a female, like, Ryu fighter. She is innovative in some ways. You got the jumping hurricane kick, the special with the bottom hurricane kicks on the floor, and also her Hadouken is moderate, so you know it'll be balanced, well balanced to the game.
I like the thought of them putting Sakura in. Since Street Fighter 5 takes place later on in the timeline, I would like to see a more mature Sakura. I don't want to see the schoolgirl look anymore. I want to see how she's grown and all that jazz.
Yeah, just having long hair, beautiful eyes. Oh my god.
Fantasy.
Good.
What is your number 5?
A fan favorite.
Ooh.
Dan Hibiki. Dan Hibiki needs to fill a void that's desperately needed in Street Fighter 5 because there is no joke characters. There's no one that you can just pick just to troll the fuck out of somebody.
And Fang is not an exception. No, Fang is like
I've never even.
It's not even a joke character. It's just like a troll character.
Word. No, but Dan is a much needed niche that needs to be filled in Street Fighter 5.
True.
Come on, a pink gi, the little baby Hadouken. I get the point that they don't want to just fill the roster up with Shoto characters again. I think he has a spot in every roster just for that fact that he is created as a fucking joke.
Yeah.
And he is the joke. And he needs to be in there.
He has to be the
Bar
joke.
none. Bar none.
Here comes the trouble.
So number 4 for me has to be someone from Sakura's universe, which would be on Rival Schools, Batsu. Batsu would be a great addition to the Street Fighter 5 franchise. I feel like Rival Schools should make a name of themselves for the fighting game of what they are. You know, it's packed with really cool characters, packed with really cool high school kids, storyline. I feel like they need a grown alternative for Batsu. Different fighting style in general. So I would love to see like his finish going like that. You know, it's gonna be amazing. Holy shit!
Yeah, I would like to see every fighting game that Street Fighter has forgotten about from the past merge into the Street Fighter 5 universe. I feel like it's a fucking tragedy.
Yeah.
That they're probably only gonna make Street Fighter fighting games from this point going forward. So I feel like they just need to merge all the fucking fighting games that they had into one. And I'd say put it on the Street Fighter 5 banner and fucking sell them that way instead of letting such good characters that fucking they're not gonna use no more, you know, go to waste, because they're great design. They're greatly designed.
Yeah, they're really great designs.
And I'm happy you said that.
Marvelous.
My number 4 pick is Elena from Street Fighter. What game is she in?
Third Strike.
In the Street Fighter 3 series.
Yes.
Elena is awesome because she's hot.
Beats.
She's hot and she fucking does capoeira. She got them long legs.
Beats.
Her sprite in Street Fighter 3 was gorgeous.
Oh my. Beats.
You can just sit there and admire her natural fucking poses
Beats.
without even playing the game and just look at her. She's gorgeous to look at.
And flexible as all
And
hell.
flexible as hell. And on top of that, she does no punches, straight kicks, fucking breakdancing the fuck out of people.
Brings the capoeira.
She was my favorite character from the Street Fighter 3 series. Her favorite edition, definitely, no fucking doubt.
Yeah. Beats.
Monster.
It comes down to number 3. My number 3 pick. This is a tough one. I would say my number 3 pick would be Kairi from the Street Fighter EX series. I don't know if it's an anti-hero factor or a villain factor of this guy just transforming into an evil demon. I would love to see like some combination, you know, like a reset combo on Kyrie's, you know, just going triple punch up and then doing something in the air.
He definitely fills that long hair character niche.
He
He's
does
definitely
actually.
an anime trope with a no shirt and just a fucking the pansky.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he has that giant fucking beam.
Yeah, exactly. That
You know what I
beam
mean?
will be crazy in Street Fighter 5.
Great.
My next pick was also a Street Fighter EX character.
Really?
Which is Skull of fucking Mania.
Ooh.
I know that the EX series was never as popular as the Alpha or even the 3 or even 4.
That's true.
But there is definitely some cool characters in that game that deserve to come back and just fucking rock out
rock
with
out,
new
man.
fucking graphics.
Hell yeah.
With a better fighting engine. EX was Capcom's first forte into the 3D fighting game. Blah, 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 blah. They need to definitely show some love to the people who love Street Fighter EX. If you were a kid when the PlayStation came out and your first Street Fighter was in the EX series, it's a tragedy that you're not probably gonna see his characters again. So definitely,
That's true.
definitely bring back Skullomania. He's a fake superhero. He fucking looks like a Day of the Dead, El Día del Muerto type dude. You know, we got that long scarf. He's
Exactly.
just an awesome character in his specials and all that jazz.
Oh, I love his tornado headbutts.
Oh,
thing.
dude,
my god.
he is definitely a fan fave from the EX series. So definitely bring him the fuck back.
Cool decision.
I'm glad you mentioned the Third Strike or the Street Fighter 3 series because my next pick will be.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I
You
did.
said that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Street Fighter 3, Sean.
Another
No.
Shoto.
Another Shoto, but a new way of fighting because Sean was never like the fireball or powers having guy. He was just a normal human, just learning the art of the Shoto. Sean is literally in the game though, as the cutscenes in
I peeped
Street
that.
Fighter 5.
I peeped that.
So I would like to see that design just getting into the DLC factor. Just getting one-on-ones, you know, with the basketball. Maybe there'd be a critical art for the with a basketball, doing parries, and then the parries will hit the opponent after it, like bam, bam. It will hit like basketballs to people's faces or something like that. I would love to see that. Definitely.
I think it would be easy to differentiate him from the other Shotos also.
Yeah.
Because off the bat, this game is taking place before Street Fighter 3, and he isn't Ken's disciple just yet. So you could definitely do some alternative moves to him and make him an alternative to a Shoto. You don't have to give him all the same moves, but you can give him something in that range of a dragon punch and a hurricane kick. So I think Sean would fit in nicely.
He would fit in.
Especially because his sis is already in there. She's looking.
Hello, nerd. Hurry up!
My next pick is a character that always makes appearances in other Capcom crossover, and I feel like she deserves to be in there just for the fact that her design is so well acknowledged and so well cosplayed, and everybody seems to know who she is, but not the game she's from.
Oh my God, are
and
you talking
that
about?
woman would be Morrigan.
Oh yes.
From Darkstalkers.
Oh,
Morrigan,
man.
like Batsu that you mentioned earlier, comes from another game that's not Street Fighter,
Darkstalkers.
but another game that hasn't been shown the love. And Capcom needs to, like I said earlier, Capcom needs to bring these characters back into the mainframe. And if they're not gonna bring back that whole game, then they definitely need to bring back at least the characters who are so well designed and they play so well. And Morrigan is fucking sexy, man. A fucking succubus. She's made it into every single crossover game they've ever made. She's in every single one. Have you realized that?
Yeah, that's true.
Every
Marvel versus Capcom.
single one, even Namco Cross Capcom.
Pocket Fighters.
She needs to be in there. And I don't even think that a vampire would be so outside of the realm of a possibility in the Street Fighter universe. Like, come on. You got Blanca, who's a green fucking ogre that does electricity. So I think a vampire would
even
fit
know.
in probably nicely in there. She's like a little triangle block that you put through the little triangle table and it
Exactly.
fits in perfect.
Very good.
All right, now we're down to number one. My favorite number one pick would be another from the Street Fighter 3 series. And I'm talking about the Metal Man himself, Q. He's one of those heavy hitters that you definitely want on your team. Very fast, very agile, and his special is dominant. I mean, I'm talking about when you hit somebody with a special in Third Strike, I'm talking about the grounds are shaking. It's gonna be crazy just to see Q in a game, and they already made mods for it, and he looked pretty dope on it as Bison.
Yo, I think I would want Q in Street Fighter 5 just to know who the fuck he is, yo.
Yo, just the
Like
storyline.
Like he's the most mysterious character in the entire history of Street Fighter. Supposedly he's the guy from the back of Ken's stage in Street Fighter 2.
I was gonna tell you that.
Who knows? But they've never really ever gone into who he is at all. And his design is just jazzy as fuck. He has the fucking fedora, the trench coat, and then a fucking metal mask. Or he's a robot. Nobody really knows.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I think he should be in there. Definitely because of the fact that nobody knows who the fuck he is. And I would like some insight into who the fuck he is.
Yeah, we don't know the origin of Q at all. We definitely don't know that. So I would love to see some storyline happening for Q. And I feel like this is the game to do it. Since we're doing like origins of Street Fighter on Street Fighter 5, let's bring Q's storyline into this mix.
Word.
Wonderful.
My number one pick would be motherfucking MF Doom.
MF Doom?
MF Doom. I know I probably lost a lot of you on this one. Some of you might be saying, who the fuck is MF Doom? Some of you might be saying, just
He's right here.
The fuck? But follow me on this one. Now, every fighting game outside of Street Fighter has always had like a guest character, someone who's outside of the genre, someone who's outside of the realm of possibility for this game.
Ah, you mean like Tekken Tag Tournament has Snoop Dogg?
Word. Like Soul Calibur has fucking Spawn and Link. Mai isn't dead or alive now.
And like one of the WWE games have Fred Durst.
Just leave. Just leave. Yeah, you can come back. You can come back. MF Doom has always had some type of Street Fighter samples in his music. I think if anyone was to make the first guest appearance in Street Fighter, it would definitely be him. Not that Street Fighter needs to follow the suit of other fighting games, because they are the original 2D side-scrolling fighting game. I think it just would be jazzy. Like if I was to pick my own opinion, not going off of what's in the realm of possibility, that would be my number one pick for Street Fighter 5. And if Q wasn't to make it in, I could just imagine him having all of Q's moveset. Just for the fact that he has almost that type of look to him, like with the metal mask and the trench coat and fedora. If you ever seen the all caps video, that's his exact outfit, which is the Q look. The exact outfit. If you know where we got the villainy in villainy games, you know who MF Doom is.
Exactly.
And that's why he's my number uno.
That's what I expected.
If you probably have your own wish, because I can imagine. Cross Akuma off of that one though, because he's already guaranteed.
Yeah.
But if you do have any of your picks, definitely drop them off in the comments below.
And make sure you follow the villainy movement, GWA, Gamers with Attitude. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to survive.
I'm Nolly Mark.
And I'm J Kid.
Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time. Peace.